So that was my day one. On the second day, I headed out and I was off to try an African restaurant, one I hadn't gone to before. I assume it's new because I hadn't seen it on my previous trips, and I do go to Vegas pretty regularly. So this is the place. The food was pretty good. It was quite pricey, but it was really good. It tasted very fresh and it was delicious. For this, guys, I paid a whooping about $40, but it was worth it. After this, I went for my first show on this trip, which is a Tina Turner tribute show. This was about $58. Also, for these kind of shows and things, you can look on Groupon, and there's typically discounts for some of them, not all the time. It was a pretty nice show. It's a tribute show. I'm going to put in some clips of it and all of that. It's a smaller location. Most of the other shows I've gone for in Vegas are in way bigger locations and has all the, the glam and everything, and it's really over the top. So this is a smaller, intimate show. I mean, they do come into the audience and interact with the audience, so it's pretty nice if you're into that kind of more intimate show. But I know a lot of people come to Vegas for the big stuff, just to see the big bright lights, the over the top shows. So this is not one of those, but I did like it because in the past I always do go for the over the top shows. So this was a nice change in pace for me. Okay guys, so after the show I went to this place that wasn't that far from where the show was, and it's called Viva la Arepas. They have delicious arepas and they have loads of gluten-free options. I think it's new because I haven't noticed it when I've went to Vegas earlier. So yeah, and I spent about $13 on that. And then after this was the highlight of the trip. This is actually the reason I went to Vegas. Usher's Residency in Vegas. I watched it. I was there, y'all. I have a whole video on this, over 30 minutes. I show you so many highlights from the show. So if you want to watch that, I'll leave a link to that video in the description box below. Y'all know Usher's performing for Super Bowl this year, right? So yep, gear up for it, get ready, watch my video on that. But yeah, enjoy some of the clips from the show here. But like I said, if you want to watch the full thing, well, the full thing that I posted, which is over 30 minutes, the link is in the description box below. Yeah, the show was in Dolby Live in Park MGM. So also on the strip, I'm telling y'all guys, everything is on the strip. Yes. And then after the show, it was already pretty late, so I pretty much went back to the hotel. Yes. So yeah, just showing you some sights and sounds, and then it was day 3. In day 3, I spent pretty much the whole of day 3 in this South Point Garden buffet area. I had watched some stuff about it on YouTube. Buffets are big in Vegas, and this is one of the cheaper ones to go to. It is off strip, so it's even more than off strip. It's in a whole different area, so it was a bit of a bus ride to go out here. And the buffet is $20.95, but if you get the, I think they call it the players card, that card I showed you earlier, that black card, you can get it from within the hotel, because the place is in a hotel. The South Point's Garden Buffet is in the South Point's hotel. So just ask for the, where you can get the players points card. I think it's the Players Club, and you will get $2 off of the buffet, so it becomes $18.95, and then with taxes a bit more than that. But yeah, so they have a whole bunch of different variety. It is a buffet after all. Eat out to your heart's delight. Seafood, meats, grills, rice. It was awesome. Okay, I was stuffed. And then after that, I went to a nearby gas station. Oh, this is just the like lobby area of the South Point Hotel. They also have like the games, the slots, the machines, and all of that stuff. But after that, I went to a gas station not too far away to get some water, because I couldn't carry my big gallon of water with me, and the little water I carried in my bottle was finished. So I got some water and just some like caramel sweets or something. That cost me like about $4, yes. And then after that, I went back to the South Point Hotel, because they have a cinema on the upper level, and that was when Marvel, the Captain Marvel movie, the newer one that came out around October, November came out. So I watched that. It was $12, but I think their matinee time is cheaper, so you can try to make it for that time. But in general, Regal Cinemas always have discounts on Tuesdays for like $6 or so, but this was not a Regal Cinema, and it was not a Tuesday. But yes, I watched the movie for $12. They could have been cheaper if I went on a Tuesday, or I went during the matinee time, which is like afternoon or so. But yeah, it was a nice movie. And then after that, I went to a nearby Walmart, and I'm going to all these places with the local bus, which is why that 3-day pass is awesome. So I went to a Walmart and got some snacks for evening and the next day for about $9. And then after that, I checked the bus schedule and I saw the next bus was due to come in like an hour. So I took an Uber for about $15. And also, I just want to share a tip about taking the bus in general when you travel. On your like Google Maps app, it's very easy because it tells you in real time what stop you're at, the stop to get off at, and all of that. So it's actually very easy to take public transport when you travel using the Google Maps app because it will in real time tell you where you are, when you need to get off, how to walk from where you are to the next bus stop or to where you're going. So don't be afraid of doing that. It's actually super easy. Just be careful if it's too late. Like for me, when I left Walmart, I saw that it would be too late waiting for an hour by myself in the dark, so I decided to take an Uber. So just be smart with taking the bus and all of that. But after that, I went to Fremont. So Fremont is in downtown Vegas. It's a bit removed from the strip, but it's another really nice place to go. It's full of beautiful, pretty lights. There's displays. Like there's this whole area. I was ceiling is just like a whole display on its own. Yeah, this is it right here. You can do like zip lines. Like it's so fun to go there at night. And then there's this whole Fremont experience where there's a whole Fremont experience, live music and all of that. And it's also free. And also there's some hotels around here like the Golden Nuggets and all of that where you can get pretty cheap like food, like prime rib dinner and all of that for under $10. So it's really fun and nice to go, stay a bit late so you can see the display, you can see the live music, you can enjoy the Fremont experience. It's awesome and it's free. I wouldn't necessarily recommend staying in a hotel around here because I imagine it gets noisy because lots of people come out to like see this. So yeah, it's called the Viva Vision Show. Make sure you catch it. It is amazing and free. So beautiful. So guys, this was day 3 in Vegas. I went to the South Point Buffet. I went to Fremont Street. I saw a movie. And then day 4 was time to go back. I was leaving late afternoon. So I just wanted to try some of these amazing brunch places that are so cheap that I hear about all the time, but I haven't really tried. They are mostly in Planet Hollywood, at least the ones I've heard about. So the one I went to, yeah, and this is just me going from my hotel to the strip because like I told you, it's not direct, right? So you have to first take a bus to get you on the strip, and then when you get on the strip, walk or take the deuce. So that's why I don't recommend Rio. See it way over there. And I was like closer to the strip at that point. But yeah, these are just some sights and sounds. This is the construction that was going on for Formula One. But yeah, I was on my way to eat breakfast at this point. Just took some pictures for you guys. Okay guys, so this is Planet Hollywood. There are lots of really nice restaurants that I like here because they are cheap. Pampas, the Brazilian buffet place, is affordable, and you have unlimited meats and sides. But this is where I was going to, La Salsa Cantina. There's also Ocean One Grill, which also has cheap breakfast, but the lines was just too long. There's this Blondies as well, but I chose to go to La Salsa Cantina for their breakfast, and it was $6.99 for, I believe, tacos. Yeah, it was $6.99 for tacos, and it was pretty good. I think you you have the choice of sausage or bacon and eggs. Yeah, so I got sausage, eggs, and my tacos. And then also I got a Bloody Mary, which is 99 cents. Yeah, for the breakfast package. You don't have to get it, but it's 99 cents at breakfast time. Then I also got a margarita for 5.98, which is not discounted for breakfast or anything. That's just the price. So I was a little buzzed and ready to go to the airport and leave Vegas. I didn't really like the Bloody Mary, but the margarita was very good. It was a nice breakfast. It was filling, cheap. There are other cheap options as well. The Ocean One Grill, Blondie's. I think it's even cheaper. I think it's 5.99 over there. And then after that, I took the bus. It was very direct to the airport and headed home. And I wanted to show you guys these daiquiris places that are all over the strip where you can get the long drinks because you get allowed to drink on the road in Vegas. It's like a frozen alcoholic drink if you're into that. So yeah, after that was time to head back to the airport and go back home. This was quite the trip. I had a great time. Remember, all my transportation was covered with that 20 bucks I bought in the beginning of the trip, the 20 bucks 3-day pass, and then I was on my way back home. Also, another tip for you guys as I round up this video is transportation to and from the airport. So I do most of the time park my car in airport long term. Like parking in my place, it's $15 a day. So for the 4 days, I paid 60 bucks. If I had taken the bus, it would have been way cheaper, but I was running late, so I couldn't take the bus. And taking an Uber where I stay would have been about 60 bucks just to go to the airport anyway. So I decided to park at the airport. So that's just another tip for you. If taking the bus is not really an option, or if taking the bus is not really an option, or maybe taking an Uber is not really an option because of the price, or maybe there's no bus that can get you directly to the airport, or you're running late or whatever, parking at the airports can also be a cost-effective alternative. If you're not parking there for too long, obviously it may actually like work out dollar-wise for you. But anyway, guys, that is the end of like the activities coming back home. But I wanted to give you a breakdown of how much I spent, right? To show you that all this fun stuff I did was actually under $500, believe it or not. All these expensive meals I ate, seeing a Tina Turner show, seeing Usher in Vegas. By the way, the Usher tickets, I don't think I mentioned that was about 150 bucks. So doing all of that was under 500 bucks. I'm not including the flights and the hotel because that will vary for you, but I've told you tips through which you can get reasonable flights and accommodations. So try those, the Expedia, the Skip Lagged, and all of those kind of stuff, booking ahead, and all of that. But when it comes to the transportation, the entertainment, the activities, the food, and all of that, it came to about $400, right? Because I spent 20 bucks on transportation. Because of the Uber I took that one time for about 15 bucks, it came up to about $35 for transportation. My home airport's parking, so my transport to and from the airport is $60. But let's not even include that because somebody may drive you to and from the airport, right? That's a variable cost. So the transport was about 35 bucks. The entertainment was about 220 bucks. The activities I did, which was a high roller, was $26.25, and then food was about 180 bucks for me. But guys, you see all the things I ate that was super expensive. Yeah, you don't have to eat that price. But I did also show you cheap places to eat, like In and Out, the Pampas, the Blondies, the Planet Hollywood places. There are a lot of nice cheap spots to eat there as well. So that all comes to about $400. So yeah, imagine all these things I did for just $400. So if you're really like conscious of your spending and all of that, you can actually really do a lot of nice stuff without spending way too much. You obviously can even spend way less than this. Typically, I spend way less than this. It's because I did a whole lot of stuff. Typically, I don't go for Usher shows when I go to Vegas, right? So anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you just even enjoyed me taking you on my Vegas trip. I hope you're having a great day. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment. Till the next one, guys. Don't be a stranger. So show me some love, all right? Like the video, subscribe. Till the next one, guys. Bye.